From Miami-Dade, Broward, and the Keys, this is South Florida's CBS 4 News.
$40 million? That is the estimated amount of money given every year to the homeless on the streets of Miami-Dade County. Good evening, I'm Antonio Mora.
And I'm Erica Von Teal in for Shannon Horry. Now that startling figure comes from a new survey done here in South Florida. It shows a large majority of you are giving homeless people on the streets your spare change. And as CBS 4's Tiffany Helberg reports, that change is adding up to a hefty amount.
You've likely seen them panhandling along the exits of many of Miami's highways. Now homeless agency advocates say that these people make anywhere from $500 to $700 a day. Daryl Wright says times are tough.
I'm homeless. I live on the street.
But it's not clear why. Just tipping his hat here, Wright makes enough money to afford an apartment. How much do you make a day?
Maybe sometimes $100 a day, maybe.
$100 a day, that's pretty good.
Yeah, sometimes I might make $300 a day.
Those dollars are going to buy more alcohol, more drugs, and to support the habit of living on the streets.
That's the case for most homeless people, says Ron Book, chairman of the Homeless Trust. Today, his agency revealed the results of a survey. It shows 80% of the people in Miami-Dade County give spare change to homeless people. Over the course of a year, they say that adds up to a total of more than $40 million to panhandlers.
We want people to stop putting money in cups and buckets and hats. It does no good. We want to drive those people into our programs.
Programs like this one, the Community Partnership for the Homeless, where housing, counseling, and job assistance are all part of the plan. Since the creation of programs like this, the number of homeless people on the streets of Miami-Dade has dropped. The Homeless Trust says it dipped from 8,000 people 16 years ago to today's numbers of 974 people living on the streets. Despite the vicious panhandling cycle, some say they will continue to drop money into the hats of panhandlers. Joseph White says he gives a couple of $100 a year.
I don't trust the agencies. They take the money for themselves as well.
We have approximately a 3% overhead cost. It is, the chairman is frugal and cheap and a steward of the public's money.
It all comes down to who you trust more with your money, this man or this man. Homeless Trust officials are considering a plan to install parking meters where you can put your loose change instead of into the hands of those panhandlers. It's a scenario that's shown some success in cities like Denver, but nothing is written in stone here in Miami yet. In Miami, Tiffany Helberg, CBS 4 News.
To show you how widespread the problem of homelessness is in our community, we did some checking. There are approximately 1,000 homeless people in Miami-Dade. And in Broward County, Housing and Urban Development says there are 3,225 homeless. Of those, 800 are